What's up everyone, Neil from the Bionic Bikers, and my motorcycle education is still continuing, and I'd like to share with you a few things that I've found along the way now that I've got a lot more experience with instructing just at the CBT level. CBT, if anybody that doesn't know, is your basic training in the UK, which licenses you to be able to ride up to a 125cc machine. And you only get to be able to do that for 2 years, then you have to take a retest. Anyway, there's three things that I want to share with you that I think are really important when you're starting to ride a motorcycle. Here they go. A stands for anxiety. Anxiety will get the better of anybody, okay? Familiarity and constantly doing something could or should lessen the anxiety that you feel. Becoming familiar with something can lessen that anxiety. I suggest that any new person coming into wanting to ride a motorcycle, become familiar before you come into the school and start actually practicing. So it would be really good for you to understand where the brakes are, how you change gears, where the light controls are, how a bike balances, you know, just have a little bit of an understanding, and this will help you to alleviate some of the anxiety that people feel when they first sit on a motorcycle. So it always looks good on the TV, it always looks really good when your friends are doing it, you know, it looks like a great thing to do, but when you actually do it for yourself, all of a sudden your world goes and it can put a lot of pressure on you. Believe me, in motorcycling, this is something that isn't taught very often to help people cope with the fact that they're riding a motorcycle. It doesn't affect everybody, but it does affect a lot of people, especially when you're under test conditions. And I guess that's true not just of motorcycling, but of anything. So know things like, where's my throttle? The brakes, balance, you know, how does it move? What's the chain for? Where do I put the oil? Just read up on it and have a little bit of an understanding. And if you've never been on the road before, have a little bit of a think about what it's like to be on the road. So if you're going out with, say, your parents or friends and you're in a motor car, learn and think about what it's like to be on the road before you actually do it. So that's something that we actually call visualization, which is another really great way to think of things. So I'll put that over there. Visualize what it is you want to do, okay? Because visualizing can really make your world open up and make things less stressful, and so decrease your anxiety on a motorcycle. That brings us on to E. E is for, sorry for the funny shaped E. E's for experience. You know, how much experience have you got about motorcycles? How much experience have you got on the road? If you've got none, then it's going to be very, you know, it's going to take you more time, and it's going to take you more effort to get used to building up that experience, okay? I rode small motorcycles when I was very young, you know, from the age of about 12. I would go over the local dirt tracks and ride a bike. I had a 125cc bike for a little while. When I went on holiday, I rode motorcycles on holiday and scooters and things like that. So some people have already got that experience, which is great, but you haven't got any of that experience whatsoever. What about riding a push bike can give you experience? Have you ever done a proficiency test on the road on a push bike? All of those things will give you experience to help you with balance and different things like that. But experience, the more experience you've got, the easier it is possibly for your CBT day to go that much better. Last but not least is determination. Over the last several months and several years that I've been watching people taking tests and being around and in this environment, you get two types of people. You'll get somebody who turns up who's anxious, doesn't have much experience, but has so much determination, they overcome the first two, and they are settled with the fact that they can fail and keep trying and trying and trying until they've built up their experience, they lose their anxiety, all through their determination. So determination is key. How bad do you want it? How much do you want to be able to ride a motorcycle? Doesn't matter the reasoning, it's whether or not you've got the determination. Now, determination means, right, it doesn't actually mean, you know, the etymology of determination isn't failure. It just means that with a lot of determination, it means you've got to fail possibly a lot of times before you build up that experience and lose that anxiety, okay? Some people cannot get their mind around the fact that they're going to fail and they're going to do it wrong. So their determination just goes. If the determination goes, anxiety creeps up and they won't build up any experience, okay? So it's okay when you come up to the CBT pad to not understand and not know how to do things, okay? What is important is that you remain calm, remain safe, but have the determination to see through what it is you wanted to do when you first thought, I want to ride that motorcycle, okay? Because a bit of determination will take you way beyond these other two. Okay, I know people who have been so anxious, it ruins their experience, okay? But for the fact that they had sheer determination, which starts to overrule everything else. So you can really make a big change. So determination is an absolute key factor that I've noticed in successful CBT days, and not for everybody, but it is definitely a component. So I have some people who turn up who have never ever been on the road before, they have no experience whatsoever, they've got anxiety, okay, but they are so determined to get the motorcycle and enjoy what it's like to be free on those two wheels that they keep trying and they keep trying and they keep trying, and then they get it and they become very, very good riders. If you're the kind of person who has anxiety and you have less experience, but you don't have any determination, then guess what? You're probably only heading in one direction. If you stay true to determination, you're happy with the fact that you're going to fail, okay, then you will move forward and your day is going to be that much better. You're going to learn a lot more and you're going to progress. Failure doesn't mean you're gonna fail a test, fail to impress us, fail to impress your friends, okay? Don't put peer pressure on yourself, okay? When you're sitting on a motorcycle, it's totally you in that present moment in time. You have to forget about all the distractions in life, okay, which is very, very easy for us to get contained into. So we're all on our mobile phones, we've got computer games, TV, people coming at us left, right and centre all the time. And I've found that with quite a few of the younger generation that are coming to us, they don't know what it's like to actually be on their own with a helmet on, sitting on a motorcycle, trying to ride it. It's a very, very different world. So the application of determination will see you through. Okay guys, that's all I wanted to say to you about the AED. I hope you enjoyed that. If you find that this was of value, please leave some comments down below and maybe even like, share, subscribe. Take care, and remember, there's never a wrong way, not on a motorcycle. Take care, bye. Ay, ay. Ay, ay.
Love my bop and I like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, it ain't gon' feed you. I been all on my grind, so why I need you? Baby girl love my bop and I like me too. No roof on my top.